Testing 1, 2. Mic test. Mic test. Testing. 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 Hello. Mic test. Mic test. Mic. Mic. Testing. 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 Testing 1, 2. Testing. Testing. Hello. Mic test, mic test. You can hear me? Testing? Clear? Choppy? All right. Yep.
Where's the mute button at? Just push the power button. Check, check.
Mic check.
Check, check. What do you got, Rich? You got it?
Mic check.
Good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rich Winkler and Jason Underwood. Once again here with you all. Here for the rivalry game, Safford versus Thatcher.
Yes, sir. Long-standing rivalry in the Gila Valley here. One of the longest in the state. I believe Globe Miami is the longest, maybe. But this goes back to 1937. Thatcher leads the overall series like 35-30. 35 wins for Thatcher, 30 wins for Safford, and a few ties in there. Here come the Thatcher Eagles.
The Thatcher Eagles. Disclaimer once again at the beginning of the game, this is a Thatcher broadcast. So we are a little bit biased toward Thatcher here.
Or a lot of it. Looked like Cannon Windsor, number 56, senior lineman with the flag, leading the Eagles in. Didn't catch who had the hammer this week.
Did you catch the hammer?
I did not. But if it was me, I'm giving the hammer to Smith Bingham after last week.
Yeah.
He had some good runs, some physical runs, running some people over. So, yeah. He looks like he's going to get the start tonight on offense at the tailback position. Landon Robbins will be out this week.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one.
Yep, that'll hurt a little bit. Experienced senior lineman on both sides of the ball. That'll hurt for sure. But next man up, right?
Yep.
That's how small town football teams do it. You know, we don't get the luxury of going 2, 3, 4 deep on a depth chart. So sometimes it's okay. Who's available? Let's put him in there and see what happens.
Yep. Gonna have, looks like Chad Johnson, Travis Larson. Who's 52?
52 is Bejarano, Vincent Bejarano.
Vincent Bejarano are going to be the captains tonight for Thatcher.
I'm guessing Ryan Jones, number 8, will be the fourth one for us. For Safford, it looks like, I'll get the numbers for you, Rich. Number 8.
Adrian Casillas.
Number 62.
Is David Cruz.
77.
Is Wyatt Elliott.
And 45 for the Bulldogs.
And 45 is, I don't see that on here. Jumps from 31 to 50, so.
No, all right. Well, 45, whoever that is.
Not sure who that is.
Captain as well for the Bulldogs tonight. Looks like we have an out-of-town officiating crew tonight. The local crew is probably, I don't know if Morenci has a home game or Pima has. I think Pima's in Globe tonight.
Pima's here, I think.
Are they here?
Yeah, I believe so. I think they're in Pima tonight, so that's probably
our local crew might be over there then.
Probably where the local crew is.
I don't mind seeing some unfamiliar faces in the stripes tonight.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Looks like our photography group is growing out here. Normally Steve Carter and Stan are the two that you see the most. Now we got, looks like Sarah Bingham out there, and I'm not sure who the other guy is.
Usually there's Dr. Debbie Chapman is on the sidelines taking pictures too usually, but I don't see her tonight.
I haven't seen her this year.
Oh, really?
Have you?
Okay. I thought I saw her last week in the first half, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
So yeah, Thatcher comes in this game 4-1. PowerPoints will be out on Tuesday, so that'll be interesting to see where they line up at across 3A. I'm sure they'll be probably top 5. You know, you got Ben Franklin, defending champs. They'll be number 1, I'm sure. And then you have a good Push Ridge team that we just beat. I wouldn't be surprised if they're in the top 5 still.
Yeah.
Payson's good, but the not really sleeper this year, Rich, in 3A, but not really a surprise because they're always there. But I'm a little surprised that they're as powerful as they are as the Round Valley Elks. They're undefeated up there on the mountain, and they are just playing some good football.
Round Valley is always a is always a contender. They always have a tough team. I don't know about their schedules and their win-loss ratio might not show it, but they're always a tough team.
Yes, that coaching staff up there, they always get the most out of their players. They're not very big in stature, but they got a lot of heart up there, and they play hard, and the coaches get everything they can out of them. But we're here to talk about the Eagles and the Bulldogs, Rich.
Yep. So what are we looking for from the Bulldogs this week?
You know, honestly, the Bulldogs, they have a new coach, came from Wickenburg. He coached at Wickenburg last year. His name is Ismail McNeil. First year on the job. Safford comes in off a 20-0 win over Santan Foothills last week. But their program is a little down, I think. But, you know, never know. That's why we lace them up and play ball. Because on any given night, who knows what will happen.
Especially in a Safford Thatcher game.
Yep. Some of the closest games, I was privileged enough to be part of the staff back in 16, 17, 18 when we won 3 state championships in a row. The middle one in 2017, that was a game for the ages. It was, I think it ended up 41-40. And I forget Cameron Abril, I think, was their kicker, and missed probably about a 30-yard field goal at the wire to beat us, and luckily we held on. And then the next year, we ran the table 14-0. Our closest game was to Safford.
Yeah.
I've never seen Russ Jones so angry in my life as he was halftime of that game when our boys weren't doing good, and it lit a fire on them, and we got it done. So, but yeah, you never know in this rivalry game.
It's quite often when you start rolling, sometimes you forget to show up.
Yep, that's for sure. That's for sure. That being said, Thatcher, the last win for Safford in this series was 2015. So Thatcher's going for the 10 in a row tonight. So we get a W tonight, and it'll be 10 straight for the Eagles over the Bulldogs. But there's a lot of football to be played until that point. So we'll see what happens. I missed the flip. I was too busy blabbing my mouth about the history of this. Did you see who won the?
It looks like we're gonna get the ball first.
Yep.
Looks like
I wouldn't be surprised if we won and
Yeah.
elected to receive then and try to get some points on the board right away.
It's not very often in high school that you elect to defer.
Yeah.
when you win the toss.
Right. Yeah. So
Back deep, we got number 10, who is Tough Taylor, and number 8, Ryan Jones, are deep.
Senior Ryan Jones having a big campaign this year. He's grown up in front of our eyes. He came to town when Coach Jones came to town back in 2020, and he was just a skinny little kid, probably weighed 60 pounds, soaking wet in like 6th grade, 7th grade, something like that. And it's been fun to see that kid grow up.
Yep, right in front of them we got Josiah Maragano and Lamar Ellis, and then we have Smith Mangum.
And Riker Romero on the far side over there.
Riker Romero. Smith Mangum, and
here's the kick for Safford. Right down the middle, line drive, going to be picked up by Ryan Jones. Bobbles it a little bit. Looking for some room on that far side.
Has a small lane, got a big block there.
Yes, he did.
There's an eagle down on the sideline over there. Looks like he got his ankle.
It looks like that might be Jacob Montagano. Nope, that's Tough Taylor. Check that.
That's Tough Taylor.
Senior cornerback. That's not good. Our defensive secondary is already a little slim as it is. So, and I believe he's the starter on defense.
Yeah, I was going to say I think he's a junior.
He's wanting to stay in there, but I think he's gonna.
Looks like he's gonna stay.
Yeah, he's gonna. Can't tell if he's jogging. Oh yeah, he's gonna come on the sideline here. So Chad Johnson, senior quarterback, number 17, brings his guys up to the line.
We got Hudson Conrad and number 6, I think that's Brigham Palmer.
Yep, it is. Ryan Jones to Johnson's left. Shotgun snap. Hand off to Smith Mangum. Oh boy.
Ball's out.
And that's why you never know in this rivalry game. Nerves are high. Smith Mangum is gonna want that one back for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That ball went right into the hands of number 2 for the Bulldogs on the recovery. That's Lamar Ellis on the recovery for the Bulldogs. So they're going to take over in Thatcher territory on the 40-yard line, Rich. So that's what, an underdog team, the Safford is, a fairly young team, that's what they need right there. Win the turnover game.
Taking the snaps for Safford is Dane Jacobson. Can you see who that is behind him?
I cannot.
Number 8.
Oh boy. Speaking of number 8 for Safford meet number 8 for the Eagles. Ryan Jones with the tackle for a loss in the backfield.
Number 8 is Adrian Casillas.
Okay.
Senior running back, 6 foot, 155 pounds.
Tried to get that left edge, and Ryan Jones from his Sam linebacker position came up and he was about 7-8 yards on that.
Yep.
About six yards, I guess.
About 6 yards, looks like.
So, here we go again. Jacobson at quarterback. Looks like that is 26 in the backfield now. Quick pass.
Oh, quick pass just through the hands. Number 18. Parker Huisman.
Yep. Yeah, had that been able to be a completion, there was a little green grass in front of him. That would have been a nice gainer for the Bulldogs. But woulda, shoulda, coulda, right?
We got cornerback down here. I think that's Josh.
That's Josh Jones back from injury. Yeah,
Yep.
First week back since I believe the Ben Franklin game.
Handoff up the middle.
Looks like
Got about 7 yards, looks like.
Jackson Bryce on the tackle for the Eagles. Got the yards back that they lost on first down, and now it's going to break up a 4th and 9, basically.
Looks like the whole team is switching out, so that's probably the punt team coming out.
Thatcher going to send Josh Jones back deep. He's a speedy little junior. Back deep is Adrian Gutierrez. Aiden Gutierrez with the punt. Wow. Oh, I thought that ball took a...
Wow.
He marked it out at about the 7 or 6, but that ball took a right turn, and I thought it was going to roll all the way down to the goal line, Rich.
Yep.
But
So did I. Yep.
that being said, still a really good punt for high school level there.
Put him inside the 10. That ball ended up rolling down to the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
that would have been.
That was close. That was close there. So the boys up front for the Eagles tonight: 52 Vincent Bejarano, 55 Grady Lehman getting the start in place of Cannon Windsor. Landon Robbins. 56 Cannon Windsor, 65 Brock Ennis, 66 Travis Larson.
Jones got about 5 yards on that one.
Nice gain on first down, right up the middle.
Well, they marked
Testing
him.
that defense.
Looks like they marked him at 4 yards.
All right. Cannon Windsor at the center position. Dylan Riney at the H-back, and Chad Johnson was flanked by Ryan Jones to his left. Back to pass. Oh! It looked like Josh Jones had it for a second, Rich.
He had it. He should have held on.
In and out of his hands.
Might have heard those footsteps.
That's
coming.
what I was going to say. He looks like he weighs about $140 soaking wet. He's not a big guy, so. But one thing about it, we've had a few Joneses come through the program now in the last 8 years, and they are some tough kids.
Yep.
Well, got twins out to the left with Palmer and looks like Smith Mangum out there with them. Shotgun, little motion, little fake jet sweep, and Johnson's going to read it, and there's a lot of room in front of him. Wow.
Nice little draw up the middle there.
Yep. That's the play last week, Rich. They had some good success with that. Johnson, it's his second year running the offense. A little more comfortable with it looks like.
Yep.
And his reads have been spot on.
Riker Romero just ran the play in for him. as Brigham Palmer came off the field.
So each team has had a possession. Thatcher put the ball on the ground, turned it over. Safford turned it over on downs, or actually punted 3 and out. Now the Eagles are back with their second possession. Nowhere to run for Jones there, Rich.
Yep.
They sniffed that one out in a hurry.
Looks like they gave him 1 yard loss is all.
All right.
Must have
I
stopped
think you're
it at
seeing the
4
nerves right
forward
now,
down.
Rich. I think, this is a huge game in the Gila Valley. These kids, they've played against each other since youth football, and they grow up with each other, separated by a set of railroad tracks on 20th, and that's about it. Johnson going deep. He's got a man. That's Jones.
Oh,
Jones,
beautiful
nice
pass, beautiful catch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Ryan Jones got behind the defense, and
was about a
Johnson put it on him.
10, 20, 30, 40, about a 45-yard strike.
Nice. They had a little rodeo action, rolled him out to the right. Johnson did, pulled a guard to be his personal protector, and he found Jones. Nice pass and catch there. Hopefully that'll settle the nerves down,
Yeah.
and they can just play football now. So here we go. Looks like a little power game here, I formation.
Ryan
Old
Jones,
school
fullback,
Thatcher
Smith
formation.
Mangum, halfback.
First man through is Jones. It's blown
false
in.
start. False
Got a
start.
little eager, huh?
Thatcher, yeah.
Just a little eager. So they'll back him up 5, Rich, and we'll do 1st and 15 with 8.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Jackson Bryce running the play in. Palmer coming out again.
Eagles up to the line of scrimmage. Looks like we'll go split back, shotgun formation with with Jones as the H-back this time. Oh no, Smith Mangum. Hand out to
fumble on
Smith
the
again,
night.
and I don't know who that was on. Never really had the exchange. Not sure if Johnson didn't get there in time or if Mangum bobbled it, whatever, but nonetheless, another turnover.
Fumble.
Yep, Bulldogs ball. That's how you win a game when you're an underdog. You win the turnover battle.
Yep.
And so far, Safford is definitely doing that. So Safford will take over second possession here. 3 plays and an out and a punt for their first possession.
See if Thatcher can hold him again. Handoff.
Oh, little trickery end around.
A reverse.
Have a little room to run there.
Tanner Smith
Yeah.
forces him out over there.
Wow, nice gainer for the Bulldogs. Little trickery right out of the chute, man. Handed it off like it was going to be a dive up the middle and pitched it back to the receiver coming around on motion. And yeah, nice gainer. So Bulldogs cross over into Eagles territory. 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 43-yard line. See if the Eagles can come up with the stop here. Shotgun formation for Jacobson. Looking to pass.
Oh, fine.
Boy, he found a hole in the defense right there.
Johnson was trying to rip the ball out of his hands
Yeah,
while everybody else had him held.
I do like that there was a lot of Eagles around the ball carrier swarming to the ball, but I don't like it was after about a 20-yard gainer.
Yep.
So,
That's
Bulldogs
another
on the
first
move
down.
midway through the first quarter. They are sitting 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line.
See if Thatcher does the same thing they did last week and just says no more.
Yes, the old bend don't break defense.
Hand
off,
up the
gonna
middle.
try the middle, nothing doing there, Rich.
Looks like he got 1 or 2 yards.
Looks like Hayes and Riney on the tackle there. Dylan Riney, senior linebacker, playing the Mike linebacker position.
Braden Bryce coming out. I think
Looks like they put Ethan Hayes down to the tackle position to replace Landon Robbins, and now you have Josiah Montedango and Smith Mangum as the defensive ends.
Smith-Mangum is an interesting choice as a defensive
Right?
end.
I mean, he's quick. He's tough. But he's not very big. Oh, boy. Wow. Jacobson had a man down the sideline. Coverage, pretty good coverage by Josh Jones there.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was going to be a flag thrown there
Yeah.
for a second. But
Yep. Looks clean, though, I guess. That's how the
Luckily
refs
there
saw it,
wasn't.
so we'll take it.
yeah.
3rd and 8 now for the Bulldogs from the Eagles' 24-yard line. Shotgun formation again for Jacobson. Here comes,
taking
speaking
off
of
out to the
Smith-Mangum, wow, nice scramble by Jacobson.
First
Our rush
down.
lanes kind of broke, or our lane coverage broke down there. Jacobson put the ball down, tucked it, saw some room around that left side, and scrambled for a first down.
Ryan Jones was looked like he was the one covering quarterback on that one, and he was held up by about 3 different people. He had to run around and over and through to get over there to make him go out of bounds.
Safford's going to try the middle. I believe that is Jacob Gomez, yep, for Safford. He's a junior, 5'9", 185. Middle linebacker, running back.
Bowling ball.
Looks like they gave him 2 yards on that carry right up the middle. Second and 8 for the Bulldogs. They're definitely in the red zone now. Let's see if Thatcher
4
can
receivers.
keep him out of the end zone, though.
Got 4 receivers.
Quick pass. That's a live ball. Oh, that was a backward pass. I am pretty sure.
Yeah.
So it should be spotted where it went out of bounds. It looks like the line judge is going to spot it there. Yep.
Doing
Oh,
just
no.
that.
Whoa. Wow. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. That sure looked backwards to me, Rich. You?
Well, this guy is marking it back. He's marking it back. Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
He made the
It was
right
a backward
call.
pass.
Absolutely.
Sure.
That was a live ball and went out of
100%.
bounds. Yeah. Okay, that looks like the correct call there. Good. I'm glad they got that figured out because it looked like for a second the back judge wanted to just line it up as an incomplete pass.
Yep. And saw Dan Jones there saying thank you to that ref on the side.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Jacobson in the shotgun. Oh.
Ooh, a little bit of miscommunication maybe there.
Yeah, I think Safford's receiver kind of checked up and looked like Jacobson thought he was going to do an in there.
Yep.
And he almost threw it right to Thatcher.
That's number 6 for Safford was Gabriel Espinosa. Looked like that was his target, but a little bit of miscommunication or a misran route, one of the two.
Right. Well, that brings up 4th down and 14, call it 14 for the Bulldogs. Trips left, 1 to the top of the formation.
Pitch out to the right.
And more
halfback
trickery.
pass.
More trickery. Oh, my goodness. Well, pitched it to the deep back, little halfback pass option. There was like maybe a run pass option. There was no running. Thatcher covered that. But, boy, Safford's receiver got behind
Josh Jones.
And just great pass by the running back, especially for being a running back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Josh jumped for that a little bit too early.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Nonetheless, once again, Thatcher holds them out of the end zone once again. Once they get in the red zone, they did that a couple times last week to push Ridge.
A little bit of luck on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit.
Definitely. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, I guess, huh?
See what Thatcher has now.
Oh, blown dead. Looks like a false start
False
on the
start
Eagles.
on the Eagles.
Boy, oh boy.
Here we go again with penalties.
I talked to Coach Jones before the game, and he was really happy with the preparation this week. Had a good week of practice. Said everybody, with the exception of Landon Robbins, is healthy, ready to go. But yeah, a lot of nerves so far. So 5:34 to go in the first quarter. Thatcher has the ball with their third possession. 1st and 15 after that false start penalty. Johnson back to pass.
Oh, he's got lots of room.
He's got some room. Nice block
Ryan
out there by, who was that? Was that
Jones.
Conrad? Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's a flag on the ground.
Oh my, Hudson Conrad, number 1, had a great block on the sideline over there, and they're going to light him up for holding and negate this touchdown. I didn't see holding. I saw him just manhandling the Safford defender, but I could be wrong. Dang it. Great play, but I think it's going to be holding on Conrad, yeah. See the call from the white hat. Holding, yeah. Looked like it was about 40-yard line he held him up at. So, man. Nice play, but
again, we did that a lot last week. I hope it doesn't keep going.
Right. I believe
almost every time we had a big play.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, every time. It was like looking for laundry on the field after every big play, and usually there was some yellow laundry on there. But with that holding being a spot foul, that gave him enough for the first down. So
Still,
1st and 10, but took 6 points off the board too.
Yep.
So, anyways, here we go. Johnson in the shotgun, Riney across the formation, straight
Johnson
keeper for
holding on
Johnson.
to
He's
it.
got some room to run, Rich.
A lot of room to run.
Oh boy. See if he can. Oh, wow. Oh, he is going to go.
10 pushes him out about.
Save the touchdown.
No, 10 is Bryce Harsh.
Bryce Harsh
Jr.
With a touchdown saving tackle there. Or push out of bounds, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, Johnson's showing some moves on the sideline there. A little shake and bake, juking, and sidestepped a couple defenders. I thought he was going to take it to the house. Nice hustle by Harsh for Safford to push him out and save the touchdown. But 1st and goal now from the 4-yard line from the Safford Bulldogs side of the field.
Smith Mangum.
Just shy, Rich. Looks like he came out a foot shy.
Yep, looks like it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go with the same play right here. Just run it right up the gut and power this thing in. We'll see.
When I saw Jackson Bryce in there, I figured they were going to hand it to him. He's been their
He's
kind
a
of
big
power
kid.
back. Yeah.
Big kid, yes. That's been
But
a
after
good
last
addition.
week, you can't say Smith Mangum isn't
True. Yeah.
something that can run somebody over. That's for sure.
I hope they give it to Smith Mangum again and he gets a touchdown. Nope, Jackson Bryce. Good for him. I just wanted to give it to Smith to get that little nerves out of him because he put 2 on the ground so far. But Jackson Bryce with the perfect 10 drywall touchdown.
Yep. So we'll have Luke Marble in to kick the extra point.
There's a touchdown?
Yeah. Yes. That's 4:08 left in the first quarter. Those are the 4 first points on the board for either team. And here comes Luke.
Oh, bad snap. Fire. Marbles going to run this in. He's got the edge. Yes, sir.
Did they give it to him?
They should have.
They did give it to him, yes.
Bad snap. Marble picks the ball up off the ground and heads for the pylon and gets there for the 2-point conversion for Luke Marble, senior kicker.
Good heads-up play there.
Definitely. So, with 4:08 to go in the first quarter, Eagles strike first, putting points on the board with the Jackson Bryce short touchdown run. They are up on the Bulldogs 8-0. I thought by this point there'd be a little more points on the board, but that's how it goes.
For sure. I thought so too.
So Luke Marble going to tee this one up from the 40. We'll see if he got those kind of snafus, bugaboos out from last week on the kickoffs. He struggled a little bit at times, but then he put a couple of them, one of them into the end zone.
We'll see what he does this week. Watching him warm up, he was kicking different ways almost every time he kicked. So I don't know what they're wanting him to do tonight.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a long
That's
one.
a perfect
It's gonna
kick
go into
right
the
there.
end zone.
Darn it.
Yep.
Well, you can't run it back for a touchdown if you put it in the end zone, right?
Yep.
So
Now the Bulldogs will take over at the 20
yep.
after that kick. That was a good kick. I'm not sad about that. It
No,
didn't go
not
out
at all.
of
Not
it didn't
at
go
all.
out of bounds.
And if it checked up, it was inside the hash. That's a good kick. Yeah.
Yep. That's the main thing. It didn't go out of bounds.
Yes.
We've had a lot of
that
those
was the
this year.
problem last week for sure.
Yep.
So the Bulldogs, they've had some luck on offense, but have been unable to finish the drives. They'll take over 1st and 10 from their 20.
I don't know if it was luck or if they've just made some really good plays. We'll see how it goes. The running game is definitely not doing very much for him so
No,
far.
it's not. There's not a whole lot of room to run there. Looks like Vance Shield checking into the game. Big 79.
That's 79.
Senior tackle. First year playing football. He's a big kid. See what he can do in the middle there.
21, Ethan Hayes is now out on that right defensive end. Josiah Matagano on this side, and then Vance and who's that other? Is that Travis Larson?
Yep, Larson down inside, yeah. Jacobson
Pass.
back to pass, has some time.
Threw it through a hole.
Was looking for number 2. That is Lamar Ellis, but yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't find him on the receiving end there. So it'll be 3rd down and I guess they gave them 1 on the last carry. So 3rd down and 9 from their own 21-yard line coming up.
Seems like Lamar Ellis is his favorite target.
That's
so
what I
far.
would see. We've called his name a few times, yeah. Looks like they have twins, 2x2.
If I'm Safford, I'm probably going back to Lamar Ellis out here, maybe on like a stop and go or a.
Yeah, yep. Looks
Or a
like
quick
there
slant.
he is across the middle. Whew. Well,
4th down and 6, or
Nobody
4th down and
open?
4 now. We'll see what Safford looks like. They're bringing out the punt team. Oh no, looks like they're leaving the offense on the field.
wow.
They're on the
If so, that's a-
37-yard line.
That's a bold call if that is the case.
4th and 4. See what happens. That's definitely a bold call.
Yeah.
You don't want to turn it over to Thatcher right there. That's not a very long field for them to go.
It doesn't look like the Eagles are convinced so far. They had 2 deep guys. Now they're going to both come up. You got Josh Jones and Brig Romney coming up into position now. As the Bulldogs indeed are going for it. And there is absolutely
There's
nothing
nowhere.
there.
There was a bobble on the handoff. And
Looked like
he
Vincent
just-
Bejarano, number 52 for the Eagles with the tackle in the backfield. And that's going to give the Eagles a super short field, Rich.
That was Andrew Baker that they handed it off to, and he just bobbled the handoff. He was never able to concentrate on where he was trying to run because he was trying to hold on to the ball. So,
And then it was a green wave after him.
yeah, there
so-
was nowhere to go by the time he got a hold of it.
Yeah. Wow. That's, we'll see. See if Thatcher can capitalize on this. That's kind of just like a turnover right there.
Yeah,
Just as good. Looks
Turnover
like
on
79 Van Shield going to stay in the game on the offensive side of the field too now. Playing left tackle. Give Travis Larson a blow.
that's something that we definitely need on the Thatcher team. We need people to step up and give these guys that are always playing both ways. Oh, that looked like a. So
Johnson on the
Chad
keeper again.
Johnson kept it. I was watching Ryan Jones. It looked like there should have been a flag there. It looked like that guy grabbed a hold of his face mask, but
Johnson keeps it up the middle for about 9.5
Yeah.
yards. That was 22 Jacob Gomez with a possibly a touchdown saving tackle. Got him by the shoe
yeah.
and held on until his buddies could get there.
Chad Johnson is doing a lot better job this year of reading the defense, making those decisions on those options.
Yes, he is.
This time he hands it to Ryan. Ryan sliding through a few players.
Tough run there for Ryan. Some tough yards there.
Gets it down to about the 4-yard line, looks like.
Well, we'll see if Thatcher can cash in on this turnover on downs. A little risky call that the Bulldogs did and came up empty. So now Thatcher is threatening again.
First and goal on the 4-yard line. And their clock is counting down. 1:16 left in this first quarter.
Johnson in the shotgun, flanked by Ryan Jones to his left. Riney in motion across the formation. Johnson straight keep, huh? 62 for the Bulldogs. Yeah, nice tackle there. David Cruz, senior offensive or defensive tackle and a guard.
He about pulled Johnson's jersey off on that one.
Yep, 6'1", 275. Good looking kid there. Big play. So.
Pretty good grip strength too.
Yes. Johnson wasn't going anywhere.
He held onto that jersey and Chad said,
yeah, exactly. Second and goal. I formation. Riney, Jones, the deep back. Sorry, give it to Jones.
Touchdown
For senior Ryan Jones. The perfect 10
drywall touchdown.
Yes, sir, Rich. Thank you to Perfect 10 Drywall and Repair for sponsoring.
21 seconds left in the first quarter here. We'll have Luke Marble out again to see if we can get a hold down on the snap.
I didn't get the snapper. It took me all game last week to find out who the snapper was.
I think it was Braden, wasn't it?
It was...
Kick is up and no good. A little bit right, looked like.
Wow. Marble was 4 for 4 in PATs last week, but misses his first one, or actually didn't miss. It was a bad snap on the first one, misses the second one. So.
Yeah, it almost looked like it might have got tipped. It had a lot of spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
But the snapper there was Braden Bryce.
Braden Bryce, gotcha.
Yep. Make you feel better to know who the snapper
thank you. Yeah, that was bugging me. You can tell, huh? You see the smoke coming out of my ears, trying to think who it was.
Yep.
Well, Marble's going to tee it up on the 40 again with 21 seconds to go in the first quarter here at John Nicholson Stadium.
Now the two people back for Safford are a little bit further back this time.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they're fast learners for sure. We'll see what happens. It looks like... Number
2.
8 and number 2. So number 2 is Lamar Ellis, called that name a lot, and Adrian Casillas is number 8.
Adrian Casillas with it.
Yep.
Taking it back.
Oh, nice tag.
Nice takedown from behind, about the 21, 22-yard line, looks like. Case Palmer with that takedown from behind.
Yep.
I believe he's a sophomore.
I was going to say, he's a younger kid. Yeah, he's a sophomore. Quarterback for the JV team, I believe.
He doesn't play much other than, on varsity, he doesn't play much other than special teams. So, but he is an athletic kid, that's for sure.
For sure. So, Safford will get one play in this first quarter. There's 15 seconds left. Jacobson back in shotgun again. Wow, handoff to number 8. I believe that's Gomez.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, that's Casillas again.
Yeah, Casillas.
Yeah, nothing doing there. Another tackle for a loss. I missed who was on that tackle. But that'll do it for the first quarter. Eagles leading at 14-0 with the second quarter coming up shortly.
Making me wonder if Tuff's ankle is really, really hurt. I haven't seen him get up off of that bench since that.
I saw him standing up for a second, and then sat right back down. So yeah, he must have twisted it pretty good or something. Hopefully nothing serious.
Just got a text message. The score is 14-0. Thatcher is up. Somebody was asking what the score was. I believe I just heard the coaches going over there, film over there in the booth next to us, And that PAT was blocked by, looked like number 11, I think they said. Got his hand on it.
Number 11 for the Bulldogs.
So here
in
Thatcher, if you just saw it on our feed, we were showing the Booster Club best seat in the house. That is something put on by. I just saw you showing it. So the best seat in the house is put down there by the Thatcher Booster Club. Every home game we do an auction for those seats. This week it was Pat Rowan that I believe that won those seats, and you get to sit down there in some nice plush chairs and get an ice chest full of Pepsi products.
Nice. That's why they call it the best seat in the house.
Best seat in the house.
Good deal. Most expensive seat in the house, but that's worth it.
Yeah. Depends on the week too.
True.
Jacobson back to pass.
Wow, Jacobson.
Ellis.
Is that Ellis again?
Yep, and he is outrunning Hudson Conrad.
Wow. Safford Bulldogs touchdown.
To get that one.
Jacobson to junior Lamar Ellis. He's been the guy so far, Rich.
Yep.
He looks good out there, and him and Jacobson seem to have good chemistry.
Yeah.
Very good chemistry. So
I feel like Hudson Conrad, when they were coming across the field, he was a lot closer, and when they started the foot race down the side of the field, Ellis was just pulling away.
yes, he was.
So he dove a little bit too late.
He figured out I might as well try to lay out, but yeah, by then it was too late, like you said.
Out of reach. So number 40 in for the PAT. It's up, and it is good.
So Safford converts on the PAT. I don't have a 40 on our roster, Rich, but nonetheless,
Yeah.
he puts it through the uprights.
Yep.
So with the second quarter barely underway, 11:48 to play in the second quarter, Safford finds pay dirt with a long pass from Jacobson to Ellis to make it 14-7 now. Well, we might have a better ball game than I thought we were going to have. I did not foresee this.
Just can never. This game, you can just never count either team out. No matter which team is having a good season, no matter which team is playing hard.
That is
this
for
game
sure.
is never a known. It's never a for sure. That's for sure.
One thing I'm not a fan of, Rich, and it's just my traditionalist probably, but I prefer it when this game is the last game of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, it just sometimes it has a lot of meaning to it. You know, playoff spots could be on the line, and it just, I don't know. I don't really like it being in the middle of the season, but who are we? We're not the schedule makers.
Line drive kick over here to Josh Jones.
Josh Jones.
Looks like he's going to bring it down the sideline a little bit.
Cover
He
the
brings
ball
it all the way out
There
to
we
about
go.
the 38-yard line.
Nifty little return for the little guy. Back again now off an injury. I think
Looks
he
like
missed
his-
2 games. So the offense going to take the field.
Yeah, I don't know how many games he missed. I heard Lee say earlier 4 games. So
4 games?
I don't know.
Could have been.
He also said, I think. So I don't
Gotta
know
preface it with
I don't
that.
know that anybody knows for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
right
2,
now.
3, 4, something like that. Nonetheless, he's back.
Probably the
That's
only
what
one that
matters.
knows is Josh Jones.
Probably. And maybe not even him, because he was dinged in the head. That's what had him out. So
Yeah.
who knows? But nonetheless, Ryan Jones on the jet sweep to the left, got some room to run.
Oh, breaks a
Oh,
tackle,
boy.
breaks another tackle.
Nice gainer by Jones on that jet sweep. Give him about, what, 13, 14 yards, Rich?
Yeah, I'm going to give him, it looks like they're going to give him 12.
Yeah.
I was going to give him 13, but
Jones coming off on the sideline, get a quick blow
that's
there.
still a first and 10
Yes, yep.
on one play. That's
Moving
not
the chains right at midfield now.
nothing to scoff at. That was a good run.
Definitely.
So who do we got back there now? Is that
Looks like
Bryce?
Jackson Bryce, yep. He's a good-looking kid.
Riker Romero on this end around.
Little speedy Riker Romero. If he gets the corner, Oh! Got tripped up a little bit, Rich. Kind of stumbled and bumbled there for a minute, but once again, nice
Still
gain
got
and another first
About
down.
a 20-yard run,
Yeah.
19-yard, only
He's
18-yard run.
He's a good little player, man. He doesn't realize he's a little guy either. He plays with he plays like he's a Mike linebacker, 185 pounds.
Well, it's like kind of like you said, the Jones boy, the Romeros have always been. They're just
Tough.
they're
Yeah.
just tough.
Yep.
Tough family.
Yep, for sure. Smith in motion. Johnson gonna read
keeps
that.
it.
Oh boy, tuck it away, Johnson. Well, he rode that for a while, the mesh point there, and he finally decided to pull it. And I think that play was going nowhere, regardless if he gives or takes. Yeah. Yep.
He pulled it from Smith. Smith went down with a Safford kid right away
Yeah.
as he was pulling the ball.
Looks
And
like
there was a number 74 for Safford.
that is right there.
Aries Peru was right on Johnson as he pulled the ball from Mangum.
Shield back in the game for Grady Lehman at that right tackle spot.
Here comes a pass.
Johnson, no room.
Johnson looking.
Oh, his hand got hit. Rich. Oh boy, that's number 18, Parker Wishman on the interception. And the Safford faithful are fired up right in front of their crowd there.
Vincent
Boy, oh boy.
Serrano with the big save there, pushing him out of bounds.
That is the third Thatcher turnover tonight, Rich.
Turnovers, penalties.
Boy.
Mental mistakes.
Yes. Well, it'll be up to the defense to bail them out again, so we'll see. That was an unfortunate there. It looked like Johnson's arm got hit as he released that ball, and it kind of came out as like a kind of a flying, kind of like a dead duck there.
Well, he also threw into double, triple coverage.
That did not help things either.
And I think he was just trying to make something out of nothing there and avoid more of a loss. And
Right.
sometimes that comes back to bite you.
Yes, it does. So Jacobson takes over 1st and 10. He's going to take it himself.
Looks like
Looks
it's a
for
run,
some room to run over there on the right. Oh boy, lots of room to run.
They pushed him out of bounds about the 30-yard line.
Yep, that's a big. But we have a penalty. So we have.
Holding on Safford.
Yep. We got the pink flags now, Rich. Not yellow. Pink flags all month for breast cancer
breast
awareness.
cancer awareness month.
Yep. Got to get used to that.
Gotta
And it
have.
doesn't help that Safford's wearing pink socks too, so now we'll be thinking there's a flag on every play looking at those socks.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a costly penalty. Negated about a 19-yard gain by Jacobson.
Yeah.
Instead, turns it into a 1st and 20.
First and 20. The lines from up here they're hard to see sometimes. They're hard to tell
For sure.
exactly where they're at.
So Jacobson in the shotgun.
Back to pass. Ball's in the air.
Wow.
Just threw
Had
that
he
one
had
away.
another second or two to hang in the pocket there, that's going to be another hold on Safford. I saw that one.
I don't know if it was hold or face mask.
I believe it was a hold on, and it may have been on the running.
Hold offense. So another hold, so that'll be first down and 30, I think.
30 plus, I think, because the hold was about 5 yards deep, and it's a spot foul, so.
10.
Yeah, 1st and
30.
10,
30.
1st 30, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they did that same thing on that last hold. They didn't
didn't
do it
as
from
a
where
spot
it
foul.
was. They did
Right.
it from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's different, but
I thought holding was a spot foul.
as far as I know,
10 yards from the spot of the
Yep.
foul, but they haven't done that on the last two holds.
we got twins for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Jacobson, a little middle screen right here. Oh, but that was sniffed out in a hurry by Mr. Dylan Riney from his Mike
They're gonna call that
linebacker position. Incomplete pass, huh?
They're going to call that an incomplete pass.
Whew, that was a tough hit. Dylan Riney brought it there. He saw that play develop
Yep.
and came up from his Mike backer position and put a pretty good licking on
Adrian Casillas. Got his helmet ripped
Hopefully
off
he's
and
okay.
now he's walked off the field.
Hopefully just got his bell rung, the wind knocked out of him maybe. He looks to be okay over on the far sideline, taking a seat on the bench. He looks a little irritated more than anything.
Yeah.
Probably wants to get back in there right now. So trips to the left, Rich. One to the top of the formation.
If you notice, I think I'll admit that I don't pay attention every play, but every play that I've paid attention, Safford has had 4 wide receivers out every time.
Yes, yeah. Yep.
Every play.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
they're definitely trying to spread Thatcher out.
for sure. For sure.
And
Well-
admittedly, I haven't seen Safford play a game other than this game. So
Same.
I don't know if
Follow
they
their
do that
scores,
every
but I
game.
haven't seen them play a down of football yet this
Yep.
season. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and 26 from their own side of the field on the 38-yard line. Thatcher leads it 14-7 with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Once again, same formation, trips left. One receiver to the top of the formation.
Wherever number 2 is, that's where you
I
need
would,
to watch.
yep, I would definitely know where that kid is at. Delay a game, Rich. Going to back him up 5.
Oh, wow. 3rd down and 31. 3rd down and
3rd down at a quarter mile.
32. That looks like 32
Yeah.
where they put the ball.
Thatcher going to play a little prevent defense right here.
Gomez deep
3rd and
back.
that long. Well, bad snap, ball's on the ground. It's being kicked around. I believe the Eagles fell on it. I believe at the bottom of the pile. We'll see who's there. Nope, Safford's going to retain it.
Oh, no, the umpire is saying it is Thatcher ball.
Okay, I thought number 5 for the Bulldogs came out with it, but he did not.
It looked like Ryan Jones jumped on it, and the Safford kid was able to rip it out of his hands on the ground.
Yeah, maybe
So-
after the whistle blew, I'm sure.
yeah.
So, well, good deal. Well, Safford returns the favor and has a turnover of their own.
1st and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Jones to the left of Johnson.
Right,
Little
Romero
jet
off-
sweep to
off the
Romero
left.
again.
He's got Ryan
got some
Jones out
room.
there.
That's
He's
gonna-
got room.
That was a good block out there. I didn't see
Who
who
is
was on
that?
that block. I
That
believe it
was
was Ryan
Ryan
Jones.
Jones,
Yep,
yeah.
nice block on the edge there.
Looks like, I think that's number 6 for Safford.
Oh, but yet, let's
Another-
see. We got more than 10 yards, so there must be a flag on the play,
Yep.
right?
Number 5.
Johnson's saying it's going to go against Safford. He seemed to think it was going to be on them, but
Number 5 from Safford came up with that big tackle on Riker Romero. Mateo Chavez.
the officiating crew's going to talk things over here. Not sure what there is to talk about, but we'll see.
Chad Johnson looked like he listened to what the refs were saying, and he pointed against Safford. So
Right. That would be an interesting place for a defensive penalty, though. I don't know. We'll see.
defensive holding.
Could be.
Personal foul
Oh, okay.
on Safford.
Blow to the head. Yeah.
Blow to the head.
Personal foul, blow to the head. Huh. Okay. Well, that'll be a 15-yard penalty. So they tack that on to the end of the play, I believe. Yeah.
So what does it just have to the goal?
Yeah, it'll be the play result and then half the distance to the goal. Yeah. Should be inside the box. So just 1st and goal from probably around the 7-8 yard line.
Looks like they're marking it about 7. Gets harder to see the further down.
You ain't lying. I got to break out the binoculars here. So Grady Lehman back in at right tackle. That's Landon Robbins' spot. They're kind of platooning Lehman and Vance Shield there.
They're going with their big lineup.
Yep.
Jackson Bryson, Ryan.
There goes Jones. He gets tripped up. Nice tackle by number 74 in the backfield for Safford. That was Arias Peru. Second time we called that name tonight, Rich.
Yep.
Nice trip up of Jones.
Josiah Maragano going in.
So 2nd and goal from the 3, Rich. with 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half. This
Second and goal.
looks like Maragano and Jones to each side of Johnson. Josiah Maragano is going to make his family in Texas happy. They
There
join
you
us
go.
every week.
Yeah, they were the first ones to
Eagles.
jump on.
Yep,
tonight. They
yep.
said, we
He
are
got one
here.
for his grandma there. With that little 3-yard touchdown run by Josiah Maragano.
And
That's
that is a perfect
you
10.
got it.
Drywall touchdown. Perfect
Marble
10
on for
is
the
our
extra
sponsor
point.
for all of our touchdowns.
Yeah, the Maraganos, they're always checking in from Texas every week. This year and last year, I believe.
As soon as we got on, they jumped on and said, we're here watching.
Awesome, awesome. Good stuff.
Luke Marble with the extra point, and it is good. So with 6:28 left in the second quarter, in the first half, it's 21-7. Eagles are up. And we'll have another kickoff here.
Nice. Josiah got his own little personal fan club on here. You got Missouri, too. Kansas City, Missouri for the Maraganos, and also Texas, too. So that's awesome. Thank you for the support.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what the Bulldogs can do. If they can put a drive together and put one on the board, they'll win a halftime down and touchdown, Rich, and they'll get the ball to start the second half. So
Yeah.
we may have a ball game on our hands if they put it in the end zone now on this possession. But Thatcher defense is going to have something to say about that, I'm sure.
We need to find a neutralizer for that number 2.
For sure. For sure.
He's
Yep.
been giving us trouble all night so far.
I mean, it probably doesn't help. Our starting quarterback, Tough Taylor, went out on the opening kickoff.
Yeah.
So little pooch
Little
kick
pooch
here.
kick gonna go out of bounds.
Oh, dang it.
Gonna go out of bounds, so they'll get it on the 35.
35-yard line. Okay, well,
I like
good
the-
idea, not the best execution.
I like
But,
the benefit of being able to listen to Lee Patterson up above us.
Yeah, catch a yard line, catch a name
Yeah.
every now and then. Yep. Lee is the consummate professional here. We are lucky to have him in the Valley here,
Yep.
broadcasting EAC basketball, high school basketball, football. Definitely the voice of the Gila Valley. We're just wannabes here, me and Rich.
Yeah, we're just here. We're just here thanks to the Booster Club, Thatcher Eagles Booster Club, high school.
All right, well, let's see what happens here. Safford takes over once again, just a single back in the backfield. They got twin receivers to each side. There we go. Nice quick toss to Wisman, and that was immediately brought down by Hudson Conrad over there.
That one didn't feel very good either.
No, I don't
He
think
got
so.
hit by a couple people, and Conrad bent him in half, and then whoever else went
I
in
missed
on
the
the
second
tackle.
guy, but that's what you want to see, right?
Right.
First guy holds him up, second guy cleans him up for his friend. So
So we got
same formation except flip. So trips to the top, lone receiver to the bottom. Jacobson in the
Ellis is that
shotgun.
high, the far receiver.
Gonna
Hand
try
off.
the left side here.
Hand
Travis
off
Larson had a hand on him, and Jackson Bryce as well. Gonna drag him down.
to 26 is Andrew Baker again.
Another short game for the Bulldogs. Bring up 3rd and 7. With 5.5 to go in the first half. Eagles lead at 21-7.
Smith Mangum going in at that right end. Looks like Thatcher might be sending some pressure on this one.
Yep, they sure were. There he
Josiah
is.
Maragano.
Attaboy, Josiah. I can hear him all the way from Kansas City and Texas cheering for that kid.
That
Gets a touchdown and comes up with a big tackle for a loss on 3rd down.
Yeah, because they've been killing us on 3rd down
Yeah.
so far tonight. So
And the Bulldogs are definitely not going to go for it this time on their own side of the field deep.
out
So
comes the punt team.
back deep for Thatcher would be Brig Romney, 32, and 24, Josh Jones. With Taylor going down on the first play of the game, it was a good week to get Josh Jones back at cornerback.
Yeah.
Because we would have been super thin at that position had they not been.
Punted from about the 20-yard line. Landed at the
Oh,
40.
short kick, good bounce though. Careful there, picking
Romney
that
picks
up.
it up.
Oh wow, nice tackle there by Safford.
Taken
Great
down
coverage.
at the 21-yard line, looks like. There is a flag over there near the 50-yard line.
Oh, there it is. I'm still trying to train my eyes to the pink flags, Rich. I'm like, where's the flag? I don't see any flag. Oh boy. All right, well, let's see what the result of this is. And of course,
Holding on the return team.
Holding on the return on the Eagles, so that's going to back them up even more.
It almost looked like Brig Romney was expecting Josh Jones to come over and get that, and then he...
Seemed like there might have been a little confusion there.
Yeah.
Once that ball starts bouncing around, you don't know how it's going to bounce. And in this instance, it took a Safford bounce, definitely. So Thatcher going to take over, backed up in there, deep in their own territory.
Looks like about the 12-yard line.
Sure does. So let's see, 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. We'll see if Thatcher can put one drive together and find the end zone once again before halftime.
Johnson back for
There's
a
that
pass,
middle screen right there. That's Jackson Bryce. Got some room to run.
Out to
Little
the
shoestring-
27-yard line.
Shoestring tackle by number 5 for Safford, I believe. That's Mateo Chavez. Second time calling his name.
28-yard line is where they put the ball.
Good to see that screenplay going. They've been struggling on their screens a little bit this year, and that was a nice execution there. Looks like they're rotating that right tackle position. So Shields back in there now. Lehman had the last series. So hopefully one of these young guys can play themselves into some regular playing time here with an
Josh
opportunity
Jones
to
on
play.
the end around. He's got a first down and then some.
Whoa, gets taken down. 3-point takedown over there by
22.
Jacobson.
22.
Or excuse me, that's Bryce Harsh, number 10 with the takedown.
Well, that was on Dylan Riney that got thrown. It almost looked like it should have been a little bit of a penalty there, but we are playing football.
Yeah, true. So just shy of midfield now.
I believe it was
First and
Jacobson
10.
on the tackle.
Yeah.
Kind of turned into a big ball of people over there on that far side.
As far away from us as they can be, too.
Yeah.
Almost. So first and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Smith Mangum flanked to the right of Johnson, and looked like Johnson was going to be a straight keep that time and blown dead by the officials.
False start once again. And I didn't even see, I'm not seeing the false start that they're seeing, so I don't know, maybe somebody's lined up offsides, or I don't know. I'm not seeing it.
Number 6, Brigham Palmer into the game. Senior wide receiver DB, 5'7", 145.
Riker Romero comes off.
Looks like Conrad and Palmer to the right side. Jackson Bryce in there at the H-back now. Fake to Smith Mangum. Johnson's going to roll out to the right. Oh boy, that's big Dylan Riney there. Got some room. Cut it in, Dylan. Go get a touchdown, kid.
Get it. Oh, down to the 10-yard line.
Nice little play there. Johnson finds Riney, and Riney secures it and rumbles down the sideline for a big gainer. Touchdown saving tackle. Did you get that one, Rich?
45. That's what I was trying to see. That's the one we don't have. That's one of the ones we don't have because it jumps from 31 to 50. So any number in between 31 and 50, we don't have the names for those kids. If any of the Safford people are listening and want to bring us some names, that would be great. Got Hudson Conrad up top. Dylan Riney, Ryan Jones out here. Jackson Bryce and Smith Mangum. Hand off to Mangum.
Mangum going to run somebody over.
Run someone over. There's a flag on the ground and a hat.
Oh boy.
That ref threw his flag and his hat.
He's getting his money's worth tonight, man.
Both hands.
He have to check his rotator cuff after this game, throwing those flags and hats like that.
Usually that's going to be an offsetting personal foul. Usually.
Let's see right here. The umpire picks his hat up. Now he's got his, looks like a hold on us.
Holding. Offense.
Down in the trenches.
Face mask. Defense.
Okay. All right.
Penalties offset. There we go.
Good deal. We'll replay that. We didn't like that down anyways.
First and
No, it's not a 10.
No.
First and goal at like the 4-yard line.
that should negate the play, should it not?
Replay the down, yep. Offset and replay the down.
Offset, you replay, so it'll be 1st and 10 again.
They're going to blow it dead again. They're going to, line judge from the far side is going to come talk about it. And they're going to back the ball. Was the ball on the 10-yard line before?
Yeah, that's where the
marker was?
The marker
okay.
is.
Right. So that's where it should be then.
That's where old Austin Allred is over there holding.
There you go. He's like, hey, guys, check it out. 10-yard line.
He says, I know where it's supposed to be.
You guys figured it out, but I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I formation, little power formation, or power football for Thatcher. Right
Mangum
up the gut to Mangum, and he's going to
all right, I'll go.
And they give it to him.
That is another perfect 10. Drywall touchdown for Smith Mangum.
Nice
and he
run,
powered
man.
through that.
Nice run. Let's see if we can get a replay here.
We
Not
waited
quite.
too
We
long.
waited too long. But that's good for Smith Mangum
Another
to get that
perfect 10
touchdown
drywall touchdown.
after turning the ball over early a couple times. The first 2 times he touched the ball tonight, I think he turned it over. But nice hard run, leaving carnage behind him to get in the end zone for the senior running back and linebacker, Smith Mangum.
Luke Marble up and good for the PAT.
Nice. So with 2:42 left to go in the first half, the Eagles strike again, making it 28 for Thatcher. Bulldogs with 7, pending the Marble kickoff here. See if Thatcher or Safford can get something going and get us some more points on the board right before halftime here. Because like I said, Rich, they get the ball to start the second half, so we'll see.
Smith Mangum with a 2nd and 3rd effort for that touchdown.
You in line.
He ran over 2 different guys to get in there and then stretched out with the ball to get it over the line.
5'6" of them, right? He needed every inch of it, too.
He's got to get him as far as he can because he's not going to reach very far.
You ain't lying.
He drops that head and he's not going down easy, that's for sure.
No. He's going to bring the fight. So
Here goes
back
Luke
deep
Marble.
for the Bulldogs. Looks like their go-to man tonight
Another
is
pooch kick.
Lamar Ellis.
Caught by number 4? Number 4.
Oh, that's Riot Lopez.
Riot Lopez, who is only a sophomore, but he's 6'3", 175. That's not a small kid.
Some of the big guys up front for Safford doing the dirty work in the trenches. You had number 62, David Cruz, 70, Alexander Heath, 77, Wyatt Elliott. And let's see who else is down there.
70?
73?
70 looks like he's the right guard.
Yeah, 70 was Alexander Heath. 73 also is Tristan Ogas on the right tackle.
Jacobson he's going to run a little keeper out here to his left. And it's not happening. The Eagles said nope.
Nice Ethan Hayes on the tackle there. First time to get him. Luke Marble seeing some action on defense now too. It's good to see him getting some defensive action out there. Also in the game for the Eagles at defensive tackle is 67. That is Kason Estes getting some action tonight.
Also number 28, Tegan Dameron in on a defensive tackle.
Nice. Good to see some different faces out there, getting some guys some rest and getting some other guys some experience. Here comes Jacobson back to pass. He's got a man, number 18. Conrad with the missed tackle. Brought down over there by 20. That was number 18.
Yeah.
Bulldogs, that's Andres Nunez. He's a sophomore as well. Looks like a backup quarterback and wide receiver. 5'8", 135 pounds.
Luke Marble was in there. He almost had him a sack there. Just a little bit too late.
I bring a little pressure here and try to shake their rhythm up a little bit.
Looks like we're going to.
Yep.
Oh, incomplete to number 5.
Had to throw that ball a little faster than he wanted, I think, from Thatcher,
Yeah.
bringing some heat. Dylan Riney got back there from his Mike linebacker position again, putting some pressure on Johnson.
Number 5, Mateo Chavez, was the intended receiver there, just out of his reach.
So 58 seconds to go. I believe Safford has 2 timeouts, I want to say. I think they called 1. So 58 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. See if they can make something happen here.
It's an interesting way to snap the ball.
Little screen pass again.
Screen pass.
Thatcher needs to be a little more disciplined there. You got 3 guys in the backfield, right? They just let him go. They need to sniff that out and stop what they're doing and go find the ball. Because if that would have been complete, that might have been a big gainer.
I don't know. Dylan Riney was there again.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah.
Our whole defensive front just
they were on that quarterback.
They're like, ooh, free pass. Well, there's a reason you got a free pass, boys.
There's a reason why no one's blocking you.
Yeah,
For
exactly. Exactly. Turn around and find the guy that was supposed to be blocking you and take you to the ball. Anyways, 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. I'm sure they're in 4-down territory here. Some pressure applied by Marble again.
Number 2 is right there.
Ooh, just a little short. Good job by Marble chasing him down. I think that put a little heat on him to throw it, on the run and not as quite
Good coverage.
as accurate. Yeah.
Good coverage by Ryan Jones. He's closed in on number 2. He was open coming across that field, and Ryan Jones hawked him down a little bit.
I wouldn't want Ryan Jones closing in on me. That's for sure. That's for sure, because you're going to get hit. So, it looks like it's Bulldog timeout. That'll be their 2nd timeout, I believe, with 47 seconds to go in the first half, and Thatcher leading at 28-7. Bring up a 4th and 10 when we return from the timeout for the Bulldogs. Be interested to see what happens here. If they don't convert on this 4th down, Thatcher will have probably about 40 seconds to go and about midfield, good field position, just shy of the 45-yard line. See if they air it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Let Johnson go deep to find somebody. Yep. We shall see. I think Thatcher got the early nerves ironed out and they're settled down, and now it's just football, right?
When you first start, it's the rivalry game. It's Safford. It's Safford.
Absolutely.
Everything's a little bit more heightened, a little bit more pumped up, and then you realize, we still have to play football here.
Yes. Still have to execute.
And they've done it.
Yep.
After they calmed down.
And last week, honestly though, they didn't start out the best last week either against Push Ridge. They had a couple, not turnovers, but they weren't firing on all cylinders. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs out of this timeout. Jacobson is out of shotgun formation. Rich, I think Thatcher better find out where the Ellis kid is at.
He's up top, and he's one-on-one.
And there he goes. And that's going to be, oh my goodness, Hudson Conrad grabbed his arm there. Otherwise, that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
You got to take the 15-yard penalty there because he was toast.
Yep. He was done.
Nice pass. He put it on the money. And
that was a good pass.
Ellis even almost hauled it in with the interference, actually. Yep. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty and bring up a 1st down for the Bulldogs. 41 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Safford's going to be in Thatcher territory now at the 39-yard line.
So that play only took 6 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see what happens. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. I think there's a couple more shots left in Jacobson for Ellis right now. We'll see.
Ellis is up top again, one-on-one with Conrad again.
Conrad has his hands full tonight with that target. Oh, little
interception, Chad Johnson.
Yes,
he's got room.
He's got some room to run. Let's see if Marble, nope, don't block him in the back, Luke. There you go. He's got some blockers out there, and Johnson is going to go. 10, 5, perfect 10. Touchdown. Wow. That is a killer for the Bulldogs there. That hurts a little bit. Let's see if we can get it on the replay. We might have waited too long again. Yep, we get the celebration on the replay at least. So Chad Johnson kicks it off deep in Eagle territory and returns it for a touchdown. Little pick six for the senior quarterback, Chad Johnson.
And he's down here laying down. He's a little bit out of breath after that one.
That was a great run. Had some good blocking out there in front. Little convoy going in the end zone. Marble.
I kept looking for a flag.
Me too.
I knew there was going to be one. Oh, they almost got that one
Marble
again.
wasn't pretty, but it was effective. He's going to put it through, bury.
We need to start making those Safford guys keep their hands down.
Yes. You punch him. You gotta right there in the trenches.
No, you don't punch him. You just hit him.
Yeah, just kind of lightly touch him in the gut. I don't bring their hands down to hurry. Wow, that is a huge turn of events for this game. Bulldogs had it on our 30-yard line.
Yeah.
If they punch that in, it makes it 28-14, and they get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
Instead, it's
Big
a
time.
28-point lead now. Wow, that's a huge swing of things there.
So now here we come. Thatcher comes out for another kickoff.
Marble going to tee it up. Let's see what he does. If I'm Coach Jones, I let this one rip.
Yeah.
Put it in the end zone here, Luke.
Put it through the uprights.
There you go.
Give him a breather for a minute.
Yeah. So Marble getting ready to raise his hand and get the whistle from the umpire. He lets that one go a little bit.
Down to the
Decent
5
kick
yard
down to the
line.
5 yard line.
Jacobson's got it. Oh, outside contain.
Oh, that's not going to be a fumble. That'll be a ground.
Oh, that wasn't Jacobson.
That was
number 8.
Casillas, I believe. Adrian Casillas or Aiden Casillas.
You flipped it over.
Yeah, Adrian
Casillas,
Yep.
yeah.
The ball definitely caused that fumble, though. That was
Some pretty
not
good,
a fumble.
He's
Or the
got
ground
some pretty good wheels.
He does.
So watching these guys, their number 2 is definitely their main weapon in the pass play, in the pass game. Number 8, Casillas, he's been their main running back so far tonight. And Jacobson has done a little bit of throwing and running and defense.
Yes, he has. He's
kind of been
Look
all
how he's going to
over.
go under center. I think they might just kneel on the ball
might
right
just
here and
kneel
take their
here.
bumps and go to halftime. Yep. Good choice by the Bulldogs coaching staff, I think.
Halftime.
Go talk about things. Well, Rich.
Halftime, counting down to 7:65. And Thatcher goes into halftime 35-7.
Slow start, but they got it rolling now. Got another half of football. Come back and join us after halftime, folks. And we'll
be
talk
back
to you then.
All right, we are back here. We're about a minute or so before the game gets started back up. And we are zoomed in on our Thatcher High School Booster Club best seats in the house. They got 3 super plush, comfortable recliners down there, and Pepsi also throws in a ice chest full of Pepsi products. The Thatcher High School Booster Club puts it on there, puts it out every week, every time we have a home game to be bid on as an auction the week of the game. And Mr. Patrick Rowan, won this week. Nice. So him and looks like his daughter and some of his grandkids. And
we got the whole tribe down there, looking good down there.
Down there, yeah.
Nice view down there too.
Yeah, it's. You know, I used to sit down there on the other side in the end zone too.
Okay.
That's where I always sit. But last year that was before my boy was actually in football, and then he played football, so I was up here in the stands, and then I started doing this last year.
And now you got the second best seat in the house. They got the best seat down there. We got the second best seat. Well, first half in the books, Rich, and if you don't look at the scoreboard and just watch the game, you would think it was a lot closer game, right? You eliminate that pick 6 that Johnson had at the end, and boy, we were in a dogfight.
And we've had, 3 turnovers?
Thatcher's had 3 turnovers,
2 fumbles,
and an interception, and Safford had that costly interception there that got housed by Chad Johnson. Thatcher, they are definitely playing Thatcher football again, just like last week. The running is dominating the game. I was eavesdropping on Lee Patterson's broadcast. Thatcher has 202 rush yards in the first half with 111 pass yards for a total of, 313 yards. Safford has found no room on the ground. Very tough going. They have only 26 rush yards, but Jacobson has thrown for 115 yards through the air, with Lamar Ellis being his big target. He has 98 yards receiving and a touchdown.
98 of the 115?
Yeah, yep. And 141 yards for Safford total as a team. But and once again, thanks to Lee Patterson and my eavesdropping, all those stats are from his broadcast on the radio. But nonetheless, we have a 28-point lead for Thatcher. Safford will receive the second half kickoff and see if they've made any adjustments over there.
Well, let's see if Thatcher can keep their energy level up rather than starting to slack off.
Right, yeah.
Start doing that.
That kind of bit them against Florence a little bit. They jumped out to an early, decent lead, like a 12-point lead, something like that, and then they had to hold on at the end to win the game. Although Push Ridge last week, they kept their foot on the gas pretty good, and they didn't let Push Ridge get back in the game. So that was nice to see their defense playing tough. We'll see if they can finish this one out and continue with this lopsided score, or if Safford's going to make a game out of this thing. Looks like they got some different numbers out there on the kickoff team for Thatcher. We got some new kids out there. Looks like number 9, Riser Hawkes. And then I saw 15, I believe, Case Palmer. Yeah, he's out there. 27 is Mason Mack on the kickoff team. Let's see if we can get a couple other numbers. That's the Hawkes kid, yep, okay. Riser Hawkes.
15, 21.
21 is the Hayes kid. And then, let's see, 26 is Sebastian Randall.
And number 14 is up on that top side, Jack Shoup.
Yep, Jack Shoup, sophomore kid, yep.
So we got some fresh legs in here right now on this kickoff. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us.
What are the odds of a little razzle-dazzle here, a little onside kick? I doubt it, but
I would.
I wouldn't either. But
I wouldn't put it past them.
No.
I wouldn't.
It's nice to practice those things before you really need it to win a game, but this probably isn't the game to do it.
Nice high, long kick down to.
Oh, boy, that's
he
going
drops
to be
it.
Oh, he went
Picks
into
it up
the
out
end
of the
zone. I'm
end
not
zone.
sure why they didn't call that a touchback, but it worked okay for Thatcher there.
Yeah, they tackled him about the 8-yard line.
The ball must have stayed out of the end zone, and he stepped in the end zone, so it was still a live ball. Had the ball crossed the end zone, obviously it would have been touchback. But wow, nice kick. Nice kick, nice coverage.
Nice coverage.
But they get it out to the 8-yard line. Wow, nice. Got them pinned down deep in their own territory. And once again, the disclaimer that Rich gave at the beginning of the game, this is a Thatcher Eagle broadcast. If we do have Safford fans watching, welcome, glad you're here, but we will be a little biased more than likely. But we'll try to give props to your boys too.
Or a little more than little biased.
Yes.
But we do try to call out good plays either way. So
Absolutely.
that was a nice little run up the middle there for about, looks like they're going to give him about 5 yards.
I think that was Casillas on that run again, right? For was it number 8 that just went off? I believe that's Adrian Casillas for the Bulldogs. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good gain on first down.
Go back to your meat and potatoes.
Right. They'll
When
see if they
stuff
can.
starts falling apart, go back to it and then build back up again. Jacobson in the shotgun again. Low snap on the ground. Jacobson picks it up.
Play. He's going to try to make something out of nothing, and he does. Scrambles for a first down.
About 5 yards more than a first down.
Brought down by Jackson Bryce out there. Looks like number 77, Big Wyatt Elliott, down for the Bulldogs. A little shaken up, but he's going to stay in the game, it looks like.
It looks like he's going back down.
Oh,
Looks
dang
like
it.
he was holding
Dang it.
his knee.
Oh, boy. Well, hopefully it's just, be nice if it was just a cramp, but it's looking like it might be more than a cramp. We'll see.
He's listed at, what is he listed at? He's listed at 6'1", 300 pounds. I would bet he's closer to 6'2".
He's a big kid.
He's a big kid.
Big kid. Yep.
He comes and eats at the cafeteria a lot.
There you go. Oh, yeah, at the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He comes and eats there a lot, and I know his dad went to school with his dad, so
Good deal.
talk with him every once in a while. His
Hopefully,
brother Jevin was the
quarterback,
Safford's
right?
quarterback
Yeah.
until he was injured. So hopefully that's not the same thing going on here.
It's a pretty good family of athletes. I mean, he is half Arbizo, I believe. So the Arbizo clan, Joe
Right.
Paul, those guys, that's his uncle. And then you have Alex Garcia is his cousin. He was a great athlete for Safford in 2020, 2021 time frame.
That is not good. That's not looking
Yeah,
good.
that does not look good. He's not putting any weight at all
He's
on
not
that
even
right
trying
leg.
to.
No. So, yeah, definitely oh boy.
Those guys getting him off the field to have a job.
Yeah, he's a
Like
big
we
kid.
just said,
Yep.
he's listed at 6'1", 300, and I wouldn't
that's-
doubt every bit of that.
He tried to put a little pressure on it, and he can't do it. So hopefully it's nothing serious. It doesn't look great right now, but well wishes to Big Wyatt Elliott that he's back between the white lines soon. Nonetheless, on that scramble by Jacobson, that brings up 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They got it deep out of their own territory, now on the 24-yard line. We'll see if they can try to
Casillas
get
is
that
back
run
in
game
behind
going. Another low snap,
Bobbled
kind
snap.
of. Dang, they are
That
having
actually-
some problems on the snaps right now.
That actually looked like an all
Decent
right
waist-high
snap.
snap, yeah. Let's see if we can get the replay. Oh, nice on the replay. And
Yeah.
a little low left, maybe.
It was a
but
little, but yeah, he just
quarterbacks
took
are
his
pretty
eyes
good
off of it.
athletes. They got to be able to catch that one clean.
Yeah.
So, nonetheless, another broken play. This one goes for about a 6-yard loss. Bring up 2nd and 16.
Like me and Jason also said, we're kind of rookies at this. We're trying to get the replays down right.
Exactly.
We're trying to get everything good going here. So here we go on 2nd down and about 16. That was a good snap.
He's looking for his favorite target,
Zion
Ellis.
Montagano put some pressure on.
Yes.
He stepped forward.
That pocket broke down. Lots of pressure coming at all angles for Jacobson. He had nowhere to go.
Number 21, Ethan Hayes. He had nowhere to go on that one.
No.
Josiah put the pressure on. He had to step up, and Ethan Hayes met him there, and I think a couple more Eagles were able to flock to it. So.
Yep. Well, that'll bring up 3rd and 19 for the Bulldogs. See if they can.
So that was a loss of 3.
Yeah. Yep. See if they can get a little trickery here or something. Get a big play here. Get out of a hole. Oh,
and a flag before the snap. False start. Man, they're digging themselves deep.
That's going to make it a 3rd and 24 now for the Bulldogs.
They're digging themselves deep into Eagle territory.
Yes,
there.
they are. That'll put a little pressure. If they don't convert here and they don't get any yards, that adds a little extra pressure to the snapper and the punter on that when you're backed up against your own end zone.
Yeah, watch for a pass to number 2 here. He's looking that way. And now
Pocket starts to break down
there
again.
It goes.
There it is.
Number 2.
Nice hit
Nice
by
tackle by Ryan Jones.
I believe, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Whew, that could have got ugly right there.
Yeah,
he didn't square him up terribly well, but he squared him up enough.
Yeah.
Had he squared him up totally, that would have been a collision.
That would have been.
But
That could have been bad for both ways.
yes.
So now we have 4th and 4. Looks like about 13, 14.
Give him about 12 on the reception, I guess.
Safford looks like they're going to punt the ball away here.
Little high snap, punter gets it away.
Good little
Short
punt
kick.
there.
Gonna be, oh boy, that is dangerous. That is trying to make the highlight reel
Now.
and making a play you shouldn't make.
I want to know if. Oh, I waited too long again.
Let's see. My computer's on a little delayed feed. We'll see if he indeed fumbled that or not. But he should have let that bounce.
It looked like he went down to his knees and then the ball came out, but it looked like he caught the ball on his knees, basically.
Okay, which would put him down.
Which would put him down.
They're talking it over still.
Little talk.
It looks like there's going to be Safford ball. We got some offensive linemen coming off the field that don't play defense, so our defense is going to be on the field. It's going to be Safford ball on that turnover. Wow, that is a tough break for the Eagles.
Yep.
But that being said, Brig Romney, young sophomore, getting some varsity action in a big game, probably should have let that one bounce. But nonetheless, tried to field it, put it on the ground, Safford ball.
And Dan Jones wants a conversation with the main ref.
I'm sure he's talking politely to him and saying, "Excuse me, Mr. Referee, could you please politely tell me what happened there?" Or not so much. I don't think Coach Jones is going to win this argument, but at least you get in his ear a little bit and maybe get a call later on down the road.
I really feel like, I felt like Brig was on his knees when he had the ball. So if he's on his knees,
that should be a dead ball. Yeah, it's down right there. But let's see if I can pull it up here.
There it is right there. Oh, a little bit more.
More forward, huh? Let's see. I'm trying to pull it up on my feed, and I can't get it either. It goes black. All right. Well, nonetheless, it's going to be Safford ball.
Safford 1st and 10 from their 41. Or from the Thatcher 41, rather. See what we got. Another bad snap.
Ryan
Jacobson
Jones
has
out
to
there
pick
from
it
the
up.
Sam
Ryan
linebacker
Jones,
position. Another tackle for a loss. That's about his 3rd tackle for a loss tonight, I think.
Ryan Jones, Josiah Matagano, and Ethan Hayes all out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the center quarterback exchange on that shotgun snapping, but it was totally clean the first half, and they've had about 3 in a row that they have bobbled or not been able to handle or we'll see if they get that straightened out. Jacobson shotgun. Jacob Gomez, the deep back behind Jacobson. Gonna pull it, and Jacob's gonna try the left side.
Ryan Jones.
Ryan Jones once again with some help from his buddies.
Ryan Jones says nope.
Oh boy, it's getting a little chippy. I'm not sure what they are going to call here because I know it's going to be unsportsmanlike, but I don't know who it's going to be on. Looked like one of the players from Thatcher was starting to run his mouth and he got pulled off by a teammate. And then I thought, boy.
They are going to call it on Thatcher.
Wow.
I felt like I saw the Safford kid get up and push the Thatcher kid, but wow. So that's a big penalty.
Yes, it is. Bring Safford over midfield into Thatcher territory. That was Hudson Conrad that was flagged for that. Personal foul. Not sure what exactly he did or what exactly he said, but nonetheless, it was 15 yards for the Bulldogs. So, tempers run high, emotions run high in this rivalry game sometimes, Rich. And
you can't hear what comes out of their mouths
up
here.
Very true.
Even the coaches can't on the sideline.
Yes.
So
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs over midfield with 6:50 to go in the third quarter.
Good snap here.
Toss sweep to that's Casillas,
nice tackle there by Jackson Bryce.
Wow, he came and filled up pretty quick there. Nice play.
Dylan Riney is also right there.
Looks like Bryce might have got his wind knocked out of him a little bit. Smith Mangum's going to give him a blow. So, loss of 1 on the play.
So last week we mentioned that Jackson Bryce is down here from Utah, and from what I understand, he plans on going back and play rugby. So that tackle right there was pretty much a rugby.
That'll get him ready for the rugby season up there in Utah.
Yep.
So 2nd and 11 for the Bulldogs. Jacobson with the snap, looking for John
Riney with a big dump interception.
He's going 20-yard line, 10-yard line, no flags on the field.
Touchdown, Dylan Riney, and that is a perfect 10. Drywall touchdown.
Yes, sir. Another pick 6 for the Eagles. Let's see if we can get that replay started. Nope, we got the celebration again.
Yeah, we get to see the celebration again.
Nonetheless, Dylan Riney, the senior Mike linebacker and tight end, he's battled adversity his last couple years with shoulder surgeries, a couple of them, been injured, and it's good to see him get in the end zone tonight with a nice pick 6 for a touchdown. So Marble on the field to attempt the extra point. Eagles lead at 41-7 with the PAT pending.
Luke Marble out there. Looks like he's gonna. He's waiting for his holder to get out there.
Yeah, he's waiting for old Brigham Palmer to get out there and put the ball down for him. High snap, got it down though.
And it is good.
Nice job by the holder, Brigham Palmer, to corral that high snap and get it down.
42-7, Thatcher Eagles with 5:51 left to play in the third quarter.
Wow, nice. Our defense has been our best offense the last 2 possessions.
Yep.
With 2 pick 6s in a row there for the Eagles defense. Chad Johnson took 1 to the house right before half, and Dylan Riney, first series out of halftime, picks off Dane Jacobson. He was looking for his favorite target. That's Lamar Ellis, but Riney jumped the route and took it to the house. You think those cheerleaders can throw the t-shirts up here, Rich? I don't know if they got an arm for that.
One of them almost threw it all the way here.
Nice. She must play softball too.
So we got Tanner Smith kicking off for us now. Tanner's got a boot.
Wow, that is a great kick.
Out of the end zone, almost landed out of the end zone.
Wow, he's a little fired up right there. Nice leg on Tanner Smith, booting that thing out of the end zone.
Tanner's another soccer player.
Yeah.
He's got a leg, for sure.
Yes, he does.
So a little bit on Wyatt Elliott. He got carted off. Not sure exactly what's going on. Looked like a knee, but he did get carted off the field over there on the Safford sideline.
That's unfortunate. Senior player, last rivalry game to go down like that. That's a bummer. hopefully it's nothing, and he'll be back healthy for the rest of the season.
Yep. Dave Jacobson in the shotgun again.
Looks like somebody started
False
a little
start.
early again. Gonna back him up 5 yards.
Yeah.
Wow, I had so much good stuff to say too, Rich, and my
I know.
mic was unplugged. Dang it.
They heard you off the news.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're back in action now with 2 working mics up here in the booth. So Jacobson shotgun snap.
Again, here we
Pressure
go.
coming in.
Montezano.
That is going to be Jack. Oh,
That
no,
is
that's
Braden Bryce.
Yep.
Braden Bryce coming from behind him.
Oh,
That's
is that
not good.
Jacobson
That
shaking
is
up?
Jacobson
Oh,
down.
you don't want to see that if you're any fan, but especially a Safford fan. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him. Maybe fell on the ball, maybe, and got the wind knocked out of him. But he's face down on the field right now. Training staff is out there for the Bulldogs. Okay, he just rolled over on his back. It looks like he's looking at his left knee area. Hopefully, just got a little dinged and it's nothing serious. It's nice to see that Safford actually has some trainers over there. That's weird.
Yeah, and they're on it.
Never seen one of them in green before, but anyways. Oh, well, with 5:06 left to play in the third quarter.
Oh,
Looks like
Jacobson's
Jacobson's up.
Looks like he doesn't want to put weight on his left leg. That's not good.
He's starting to walk on it a little bit now, Rich. But yeah, don't like to see that. But it's encouraging that he's walking off. Mostly under his own power.
Looks like he's just, well, now he looks like he's actually stepping on it. Now he's floating it again.
Well, that would be down to probably their third string quarterback now, I'm guessing. It was Elliott, and then I believe they might have had another one you said in between
The
Jacobson
only
and
one that
Elliott?
was listed on their roster was a freshman. I can't remember his name.
Let's see. There's a.
Right there, Kyler Decker.
Oh, it's going to be Wisman coming in at quarterback. Parker Wisman's sophomore, 6'2", 185, good-looking kid. I believe he is going to fill in at quarterback now.
Yep, number.
Oh, no, it's
Lamar
Ellis.
Ellis.
Wow. He can catch and he can throw, I guess, huh? He's a Swiss Army knife.
Well, we saw that one halfback throw.
True.
But it wasn't him.
No, it wasn't. He looks fairly comfortable there. Going to tuck it and run, but nothing
And
doing.
he came out of the end zone. He's about the 3-yard line, looked like.
Wow, things went from bad to worse for the Bulldogs there. With
Oh, it looks like they're going to give him
Jacobson
still
going
at the
down.
5-yard line.
Well, that'll bring up a 3rd and 21
Let's
from,
hope.
actually, it's going to be way more than 21. It's going to be 3rd and, let's just call it about a quarter mile.
Yep, 10, 20, about 25.
From about what, a 4-yard line it looks like?
They
5
put it
yard
on the
line?
5.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yep.
I think I just run it up the middle here and take my lumps and punt it away if I'm Safford, but they're going to throw it.
Quick pass out to the far side of the field. And he
Lots of
looks
Eagles.
like he lost a yard.
That was Mateo Chavez on the reception there, but yeah, not much doing. Lots of green over there. So it's going to be 4th down, and the Bulldogs are going to be backed up against their end line in the end zone to punt this one out, probably close. About, let's see, they're on about the 4-yard line now, so
Yeah,
he's going to be about 8 yards deep in the end zone, probably, trying to punt this thing out.
If I'm the Eagles, I just go
Pin your ears back and go.
heavy return.
Oh, boy. Number 9 for the Eagles. Almost blocked
Greg
that.
Romney got a hold of this one, and he's taken down at the 39. And another Safford.
Oh, my goodness. Another player
He's
down.
rolling like he hurt himself. The one that made the tackle, 25.
He's up under his own power.
25, Mario Chavez is going off the field, but he looked like he was not feeling very good. They still have Dane Jacobson over there on the table behind their bench.
Well, the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from the Bulldogs side of the field, 40-yard line, leading at 42-7 here late in the third quarter, 3:16 remaining. Looks like the same offense on the field for the Eagles for the most part. I'm sure they'll start doing some wholesale subs here in a little bit. So Johnson back to pass again. Nice little play there. Dylan Riney, the tight end, on the reception, dragging across the middle there just behind the linebackers.
He had a few options. If he'd had one more second, he probably would have went to the end zone with Ryan Jones. He was behind the defense.
Josh Jones.
Jackson Bryce was over here. If he'd have thrown a little bit earlier.
Yeah, he did have some options, like you said.
Yeah, he had options, but.
So we got Josh Jones into the game. Tanner Smith split out to the right with Jones. Single back in the backfield is Smith Mangum.
Tanner Smith,
Johnson.
Senior, 6'2".
Johnson pulls it. He's going to try the right side, little run pass option. He's going to tuck it and run. Decent gainer there, about 12 on the play probably. Going to pick up a first down. Johnson's pretty deadly on that play. You know, you fake the handoff or read it, you pull it, then you have a run pass option. You know, if he has anybody deep, he can throw it. If not, he tucks it and runs. That's what he did that time. That's a good little play for the Eagles. Mangum going to get a blow here, coming to the sideline. Looks like Josiah Matagano in the backfield now, along with Ryan Jones at the up back, I formation for the Eagles. Little power football here.
Hand off to Josiah, to JoJo Matagano.
Josiah wanted to find that end zone for Grandma and Texas again.
But there is a flag on the play.
Hang on, Grandma. Don't celebrate yet.
In the area of holding.
Yes, sir. You got it, Rich. Looks like it's going to be a hold against the Eagles.
On the Eagles.
Negating that touchdown. Well, that's going to take that 6 off the board for the Eagles.
That was another good
Back
run,
him up.
too.
That was a nice run. He was patient. He waited for the hold to develop, and then he made a couple moves and found the end zone. All for nothing, though. We'll back it up 10 yards, and we'll try it again, huh? Number 81 checking in the game for the Eagles. That's Ethan Griffin, 6-foot senior. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Fake to Jackson Bryce. Johnson with a quick pass. That's Palmer on the reception.
Oh, Palmer, fumble. 28, recovered it.
Oh, wow. I quit watching too soon.
Yeah.
Rich. Good job. I missed that.
They hit him, and the ball popped out, but 28.
Tegan Dameron on the recovery.
Tegan Dameron was able to dive on it.
And got about 5 more yards.
Yeah.
We'll take that. Once again, sometimes it's better be lucky than good, right?
That's for sure.
Jones checking out of the game, get a well-deserved breather there. I'm sure the fourth quarter will see a lot of new names for the Eagles out there and get some of their starters some rest and some of the young guys some valuable varsity experience. Johnson, shotgun formation, going to look to pass it. Pressure applied by number 11 of Safford. He tucks it and runs. Brought down.
James Curtis.
Yes, 54. James Curtis. Nice tackle by the senior defensive end. 6'2", 215. Good-looking kid there. Going to bring up 2nd and goal, Rich.
2nd and goal again.
As the third quarter winds down. You know, I don't know who they will play at quarterback to give Johnson a rest because I believe Tuff Taylor was their backup.
The only other one is Case.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that would be next in line probably.
Yeah.
The sophomore, yeah. Look at Travis Larson checking in at fullback there. They're going to give the ball to him.
And he's just
Oh, and he gets stuffed. No touchdown for you, Travis. No lineman touchdown.
He tried. He almost had one last week too. On that fumble recovery.
They started that actually probably about 3 years ago in games that were somewhat lopsided, trying to get some of the linemen some glory, get them into the end zone.
That's the end of the third quarter. Thatcher Eagles 42, Safford Bulldogs 7.
We'll see what the fourth quarter brings here for the Eagles. Hopefully none of those injuries for Safford is serious. I don't see Jacobson over there anymore, at least not on the training table.
Yeah, I don't see him on the table anymore. I don't know if he got carted off or if he
I missed
is
it.
sitting on the bench or walking on the sideline. I don't see him anymore.
Oh, you know what? He's on the bench talking to a coach there at the end of the bench there. Kind of flanked by a couple players in front of him, but that's good to see. At least he's still on the sideline.
At least he's still over there.
Yeah. Energy, Gila Valley Trophy there, Rich. They started this back in 2020, I believe.
I think it was 2017.
Oh, you know what? You're right, 2017. And so far, it's nothing but Thatcher scores on there, as it hasn't visited Safford yet. I'm sure there'll be a time, but it's not looking like it's going to be this year.
Nope.
So, anyways, 3rd and 2 now.
Here we go.
Did they try Travis again? I missed it.
I think they
I
did.
think they did. I think he lobbied enough in Coach Jones' ear to get another carry. And did they give it to him? No?
No, they didn't give it to him.
Wow,
He's on the
stingy on the
one.
spot. Don't you guys see his
He's on the
alignment? Do him a favor.
1
Give him
foot
some
line. He got down to the 1 foot line, and they're gonna. I think they're gonna let him try again, maybe.
They're going to let him try again?
They got him a fullback again. They're giving it to him.
Oh, that was
He
a
dove.
busted play.
He
from
should
the
be
beginning.
in.
I don't know. I don't think he got
He
there.
dove in.
Wow. Well,
So Safford ball, because that was 4th down.
I hate to say it, but that's why he's a lineman. That's coming from the coach of linemen.
You know the biggest part about that is he's literally our biggest player.
Yeah.
And so you take him off the line, and where does the line go?
Especially when we're down one starting lineman already.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
goes
good
a
point.
little
Good
bit
point
down.
there, Rich.
Not taking away anything from these other kids, but you take the biggest guy out of the equation, and it's hard to make a hole.
Yes, it is. It sure is. Let's see here. We got
that.
Tanner Smith in the game over there, and Ryan Jones still in the game. Wow, looks like they pretty much have their starting defense in the game still, Rich.
A lot of them, yeah.
Coach Jones might be trying to keep them pinned down here deep, maybe get a safety. And
Maybe
the
get
ball
a
back
safety.
here. Yeah.
They're on the 1 foot line.
Yep. Let's see if the defense can come up with a big play and get a safety here. Maybe Travis Larson can get a strip and a touchdown on defense since he couldn't get it done on offense.
Maybe he'll just get in there and get a safety.
Defensive tackle position along with Ethan Hayes, Margano, and Palmer up.
Handoff up the middle. Oh, big
Wow,
hole.
that was a nice play by
Big.
Travis.
Oh, and he runs into his own guy, and he's still on his feet and going.
He's still going. It's like going to be chased down
Tanner
by 22
Smith.
Tanner Smith. Wow, what a big gain for Adrian Casillas.
Yeah, Adrian
for the
Casillas,
Bulldogs.
yep.
Got him out of a deep hole, and unfortunately, we have another Safford Bulldog down on the play, Rich. That looks like 73 for Safford down in the end zone.
Oh, man, that's another one of their big
Tristan
ones.
Ogas, sophomore kid, 6'2", 260.
Yeah, another one of their
Wow.
big ones.
Wow. Hopefully, once again, hopefully that's nothing serious. It looks like it's an arm injury this time, though.
Looks like an elbow or...
Yeah, looking at his right elbow.
I'm going to say that he probably hyperextended it or something.
Probably tried to break a
Those
fall
big
or
linemen.
something. Doing a little range. He looks to be okay.
He's going to get up and walk. They
Well,
were checking out his right arm, and then they pulled him up by both of his arms.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
well, that's good to see him getting off and getting out into the sideline under his own power.
The way they were moving around and stuff, I would guess a hyperextension of the elbow.
Looked like it.
That doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't.
So here comes Safford. They're on their 46-yard line here.
Okay, well, after the big gainer by Casillas, Safford going to have it 1st and 10.
Ellis at quarterback still, hands off up the middle
Another
again.
gain for Casillas right up the middle.
Casillas, he got about 2.
Yeah. Finding a little running room, though, that wasn't there in the first half. They only had 26 total yards rushing in the first half.
Yep.
Casillas doubled that in one run almost on the play before last.
He probably ran 26 yards for sure. So.
Yes, definitely. So 2nd and 7 from just shy of midfield for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter at John Nicholson Stadium on the campus of Eastern Arizona College. Ellis at quarterback with Gomez behind him.
Number 5 going in
I
motion
wonder
to
if
the far
Ellis can throw
side.
it and to himself and catch it. That might be a decent way. There
It's
he
a
goes,
keeper,
takes off
though.
on a little keeper bootleg.
Off to the right side, he
Wow,
found the
that's
edge.
hard.
And he ran
Nice
over.
gainer for Ellis over the right side. Gonna give him a 1st down.
I think he ran over old Josh Jones there.
He had a full head of steam going around
Yeah.
that corner, that's for sure. And he wasn't slowing down.
And he threw that shoulder hard. So
So 1st and 10, Safford on the Eagles side of the field now, 40-yard line. They have a little offense going now. And once again, Safford or Thatcher pretty much has their starting defense in there from what I can tell. Maybe 1 or 2 subs, but for the most part, their starting defense still in the game, and Safford finding some running room against him. Hand off to Casillas trying the left side. Nicely blocked by 54 out there, but
Jackson Bryce and Brigham Palmer forced him out of bounds there.
shut that down pretty quick after a short game.
And they are running the clock. Thought he went out of bounds though. I thought you had to be up 42 before they started a running clock.
Unless they change the rule this year, it's a 42-point lead, yeah, and they start running it.
So it's 42-7, and we got a running clock, 8:50 left in the 4th quarter. And these guys better hurry up. They're going to get a delay of game penalty here.
The back judge hasn't started counting yet, but there it is right there. Nope, not yet. Ellis with the snap, looking to pass. Oh, that's a hold.
That's a
Ref.
hold.
My
How did he not
goodness.
call that one? Big sack.
All right.
11-yard loss.
With Josiah Maragano.
Oh, they're only going to give him a 10-yard loss.
Good to call some new names
3rd
out
down.
there. First-year player, Van Shield, getting a half a sack there with his buddy, Josiah Maragano. And Safford is going backwards, Rich. Now they're on their own side of the field.
Well, we've seen this a couple times tonight, right?
Yeah. This is about the time they come up with a big play usually.
Yeah.
3rd and 18 from their own 48. Ellis remains at quarterback.
Oh, bad snap. He corralled
I think
it,
that was going to be
turned and threw it, and Tanner Smith almost comes up with an interception. Number 5 was wanting pass interference, but
judging by how many Eagles defensive linemen were in the grill of Ellis, I believe that was supposed to be a screen pass. They just kind of got broken up there. Nonetheless, 4th down and 18 from the Bulldogs' 48-yard line. We'll see if Safford punts this away.
Tanner Smith really wanted that one. Looks like they're gonna punt it.
Yeah, number 13 back to punt, Aiden Gutierrez. Back deep to punt this ball away.
Brigham
Big hop to Romney. Let's see what he does this time, Romney.
Big
Remember
Romney.
last time? Okay, heels it clean this time. Trying to find some room along the left side.
Oh,
Wow,
there
we
is
got-
a flag and a hat again.
Which means two
That's
different
a,
penalties by the same ref again.
that's the same ref.
He's got two for ones.
He must be ambidextrous. he likes
Things
to.
like crazy.
He likes to throw both of them.
Yes, he does.
He must have saw something that he didn't like, so he
Yeah.
threw both things out there. And
Awesome. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
maybe we
Could be
need
a hold
to
on Thatcher again as one of them, but we'll see.
get that ref just 2 flags so he doesn't have to throw his hat.
Right? You can just double barrel it, man. Yeah, they haven't said who the helmet-to-helmet contact is on yet.
They're offsetting penalties, so Thatcher ball first down.
They called helmet-to-helmet on both teams.
Yep.
Wow. All right. That's football. No,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
used to be football. That's not football
Used to
anymore.
be.
Oh, the
So,
game has definitely changed, but for the safety of the players, in a better way, I guess. But for old heads like us, Rick, not for the better.
no. They're sending Chad Johnson back out there. I would,
I would like to see him getting a little rest at this point in the game.
yeah, even if you just hand the ball off 3
Right.
times and then punt it.
Right. Yes.
I don't know that I like taking the chance of anything bad happening.
I agree. Well, nonetheless, he's back there in shotgun formation. Looks like split backs with.
Jackson Bryce and Smith Mangum.
Yep.
Dylan Riney is out here split out.
And there goes Conrad in motion. Going to fake the jet sweep.
Oh,
Nothing
they-
doing. Ran that play one too many times. I think
Yeah,
Safford
well-
slipped that one out.
I feel like Johnson probably should have gave that one away.
Yep.
But-
Nice play by number 25, Mario Chavez, for Safford, the junior linebacker. 6 foot 185 for Safford Bulldogs. Tackle for about a 3-yard loss, 4-yard loss.
Like we've said the whole game, if you look at the score, it doesn't look like it's been much of a game, but really, I mean, take away a few big plays by Thatcher and it's a big game,
It's a fairly competitive game, yeah. You're right.
especially the defensive plays.
Johnson under center hands it to Smith Mangum. He's got a head of steam running
Out
that
to
left
about
side.
the first, pretty close to the
Right
first
at the
down.
sticks, right?
Looks like they're going to give him the first to me.
No, they're not moving those chains yet. Wow. Oh, there they go. There they go. All right.
Yeah, I was going to say the ball is past where that is over
Right,
there.
right.
So the chains are moving.
Okay, Johnson.
There we go.
Again. High formation with Bryce, the up back, and Smith Mangum, the deep back.
Hand
off
off to
the first guy
Bryce.
through. Bryce.
And he gets about 8 or 9 yards there.
Wow, he's a good-looking kid. I don't think I'd want to go against him in rugby when he goes back to Utah. 73 checking into the game for the Eagles. That's Brandon Rios, junior offensive lineman, defensive lineman, 5'8", 225. Get some of those younger guys some valuable experience. Game moves a little faster at the varsity level compared to the JV level. So the more experience they can get now, the
Better off they'll be
dividends
next
later.
year
Yep.
or the year after.
Right. Other than that, the offensive line remains intact as the starters.
Pass down here to Tanner Smith. Tanner, tries to make a move. Good tackle here by number 2. That's the,
Number 2 for the
that's
Bulldogs, Lamar Ellis.
yeah, Ellis.
He's all over the field. Quite the cushion he gave
Yeah.
the receiver for that Tanner Smith.
I was always a fan of jamming receivers, but
Yeah.
especially when you're as fast as somebody like Ellis, you can get up there and
True.
jam,
Oh, yeah, for sure,
and they
for
aren't
sure.
going to
And try
outrun
run
you.
with them. Yep. Well, Johnson
Back
pass
again.
He had
He's
flush
scrambling,
shot to his left.
running, throwing.
Oh, another duck, but the duck found a receiver this time.
Looked like Jackson
It
Bryce.
does look like Jackson Bryce. Yep, number 5.
And he's catching his breath again. He took that shoulder pad right to the gut, so he's.
Yeah, he's getting up a little gingerly. I think he's got right legs a little dinged up. It looks like walking a little gingerly.
56, helping him off the field.
That's his buddy. Let's see who is that? Cannon Windsor, the center for the Eagles.
Threw him off the field and went back out.
Get out of here! Get out the field. We got play. We got stuff.
We got plays to run here. It is 1st and 10, 4:30 left to go in the fourth quarter here.
26, Sebastian Randall in for Riney. Going to get the jet sweep. Randall got some room to run on the left side. Nice run, Sebastian Randall.
Run through a couple people.
5'7" senior over there. Yeah, ran over a couple people. Nice gainer for Randall.
Had a little bit of speed, looked like.
He did.
Haven't really seen him much tonight, but.
No. Clock's running down to 4:09 left to play in the fourth quarter here.
If you didn't know, it's 42-7. Thatcher's winning.
Conrad and Ryan Jones out to the right. Randall in motion again. They're going to hand it again to him. Got some lead blocking out there by Josiah. And also Hudson Conrad and Ryan Jones.
Another nice run by Sebastian Randall.
Nice little trio convoy there out in front. And Randall reading his blocks. Gets another first down for the Eagles.
Says he's a bowling ball. When you see something like 5'7", 175, then
yes, for sure. Good speed on him, too, though.
looks like he's probably solid muscle.
Looks like Brigham Palmer and Ethan Griffin are going to be split to the right now. Nope, check that. Brigham Palmer goes to the top of the formation now. One to each side with Josiah Montagano. In the backfield, fake to Josiah. Oh, Chad's got some room to run, Rich. He's going to get the pylon. He does.
And he finds the end zone for another perfect 10 drywall touchdown.
Makes it 48-7, Rich.
48-7.
We'll see if they let Tanner Smith kick this one or if Luke Marble trots out there for the extra point.
Well, they got Luke out there.
Do they already? Okay. I don't think he's missed a kick yet, right? This game?
Just the one that got blocked.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right.
Tipped.
Micah Romero in late on the PAT team.
As a blocker.
Good snap.
Up and good.
Blitz him. With 3:10 to go here at John Nicholson Stadium, Eagles lead it 49-7 now, ahead of the Safford Bulldogs in this 2025 version of the crosstown rivalry. Thatcher looking to make it 10 in a row, Rich.
Looks like Thatcher's holding on to that trophy again.
I think so. Open loop energy trophy that goes out to the winner of this rivalry. Looks like it's going to stay in Thatcher for since its inception, I guess, 2017.
Yep. Tanner Smith out to kick off again.
Lots of new numbers on the kickoff team now. Let's go see if these boys can make a play.
Tanner Smith, nice high, far, deep kick.
Oh, what a bounce!
Oh, straight inside the 5-yard line.
14 is, wow. Jack, shoot.
They're going to give it.
Like,
they're going to give him the 7, 8, maybe 8-yard line.
wow.
That ball.
That was like a 9-iron shot right there, Rich.
Yeah.
Golfer, it just
Pitching wedge,
right on the
yep.
2-yard line and bounced back, and Jack Shoup was there in coverage immediately to take the carrier down.
Not only that, but it had some good height.
It did.
Too, man. So
nice, straight, high, just like I hit my club, right?
Yep.
Yeah, right. I wish.
Once upon a time. When I used to be able to play a lot.
Well, now we should have a running clock as we're up at 42 now, so it is running.
Clock's
just under
running,
3
clock's
minutes to
running.
go. Is that Ellis still in quarterback?
Yep,
Yes, it
Ellis
is.
still quarterback. Hands off up the middle to Casillas. He gets about 2 or 3.
Big Ben Shield in there with another tackle. Seeing some decent action this game. Jones checking out, probably for the night. He's going to go out of this rivalry game a winner in his senior year.
Yep. Contributed quite a bit tonight.
Looks like number 9, Riser Hawkes on the left defensive end position, and 28, Tegan Dameron on the right side. A few new names. Vincent Berrano in at Mike linebacker.
Handoff to number 20.
Nice tackle there on the edge by 15. That's Jack Shoup again. No, wait, check that. That's Case Palmer. Case Palmer with a nice tackle. Marco Martinez checking into the game, along with 67. Case and Estes getting some action here. And number 20 on the field checking in, that's
Ritter Smouse.
Ritter Smouse.
Yep. He's a sophomore, looks like. So a lot of these young guys are going to play these last couple minutes.
Just over 1 minute to go here for the Bulldogs. Deep in their own territory. Ellis remains at quarterback. Casillas behind him.
Snaps the ball, hands off up the middle to Casillas. He got about 12 yards. So that's
a run on that right side. Some more subs checking into the game. Number 11, Boston Eccles. And also 58 for the Eagles is Holston Conrad, sophomore, 5'10", 185, playing in the trenches down there on the line.
They want you to announce the time.
Time winding down here. 30 seconds to go in this game. Eagles still lead at 49-7. Bulldogs trying to come up with one more big play here. Ellis going to fake it.
Ellis fakes
the
the
left
handoff. Good hit
Wow,
by
Who was that?
number 6.
Number 6, Palmer. That's,
Brigham
Brigham
Palmer.
Palmer, yep. Nice hit out there on the edge. The clock has stopped for some reason, even though it's a running clock. So I guess Safford will get another. Oh, there they just started it again. They better hurry if they want to get another play. 10 seconds to go here to play.
The refs
As
are throwing the
85.
ball around, so they're probably not going to get another
Nope,
play.
that's going to do it here.
That is going to do it here for the 2025 Thatcher Safford rivalry game.
Trophy will stay in Thatcher, Rich. Number 10 in a row for the Eagles. 49-7. Yeah. On to the next, right?
On to the next. Here
Santan
we go.
Foothills next week. That'll be another. I think that'll be another game.
Is that the
Thatcher
game? I was going to say, isn't that who Safford just
They
beat
just
last
beat them
week?
20-0. Yeah. So it should be a game where Thatcher can get some more subs, some playing time and experience, and and get rolling going into the final.
Going into the end of the season.
Yep. Well,
Yep.
it's been fun, Rich.
It's always
Do it
fun
again.
here. So
Good
once
luck to
again,
the
that was
Safford Bulldogs for the rest of the season.
hopefully Wyatt
Yes,
and
that's what I was just
Dane
gonna say.
and
All the guys that got dinged up.
all the
for
guys that got
Safford
dinged up are able to come back.
healthy and strong for next week. So, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast, everybody. We'll do it again next time.
Good times, good times.
And who knows if they're even here?